I don't know. Maybe because we not look good.
Not look good? I look fantastic. No,
I'm gonna
kidding.
buy. Can you buy any new one? I'm gonna use upstairs because I'm gonna.
Sure,
begin
we're
to
talking
use
about the camera, but the microphone, by the way. I don't know why we're talking about this on live. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about. Well, I want to talk about. This is
not
the fun
my
thing.
idea.
Not her idea. This is my idea. I want to do something fun and talk about ghosts.
Why don't you talk about something that is not ghosts as well? In one video.
Yes, we can talk about ghosts, ghouls, demons, and all those fun things. So, first of all, from from a Western point of view,
but you have to know that everything that we've been talking today is not going to be useful at all.
Probably not. No. So, if you're looking for something to learn this morning that is going to help you in your life, go somewhere else.
Yes.
But if you're looking for something that is going to be a real fun, interesting topic about ghosts, if you've ever wondered about ghosts, then stay and watch.
He was dreaming that, since he met me, he see a lot of things that is unbelievable.
But undeniable.
Yes.
That is your catchphrase, though. Unbelievable, but undeniable.
Yeah.
That's got to be your catchphrase. So, okay, so this is also going to be that. Unbelievable, most likely. Bedtime story. So let's start. So,
if you don't believe it, just listen like a bedtime story.
For Western culture, first of all, people have the question. Like we take one step back. We have the question: are ghosts even real? Because some people believe in them, some people don't believe in them, right?
Okay. If I'm gonna answer this,
so otherwise this is gonna be really quick if it's no.
In the scientific way. Okay?
Why don't you answer in the Buddha? Okay, yeah,
no,
whatever way you wish.
You know what? Because humans ridiculous enough to believe only science.
Okay, yeah, well science is not yet complete, but I don't like it when you talk about science because let's talk about it in a different topic.
No. I want to say it's for real. If you say that a ghost is not exist and is not real, I'm gonna ask you back. Do you ever see oxygen?
No.
Okay. If you don't see oxygen, how come you know that oxygen is there?
Okay, without any tools, I can breathe. But there is no way that you can. I mean, looking around, you don't see it, you don't really feel it, unless when there's wind or something like that.
Okay. Pick a guy that say that, okay, I don't believe in ghosts, and go to the tomb and stay there.
Yeah. I think most people will not want to stay in a tomb.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna say is, if you don't see with your eye, it doesn't mean that it's not there. And it's already have a lot of machine, a lot of things that you guys already say that, oh, it has some energy, or it has some power, or it's but they can't see it.
Yeah.
And also you have a lot of story, and even sometimes science cannot be proved, but you also cannot deny that it exists.
So, okay, there's a question. It's a yes or a no question. Are ghosts real? Or do they exist? I'm not going to do the real thing because then you're going to say
in which
reality
world?
Is. No. In what world? In this current world. Okay.
If it's in this world, no.
Okay.
If
in which world?
Different dimension, yes.
Okay, but how is it possible that people can? So they do exist somewhere, but how is it possible that people can see them then if it's not in this dimension?
Because when the dimension is together, it's like layer, right? Sometimes it merge, only in some time.
Why would it merge?
Because the energy or the power of the thought, it's powerful.
The mind.
Yes.
Can I ask then? I think you've mentioned this before. Why is it that we are more afraid of ghosts, or you hear more ghost stories about the nighttime instead of the daytime?
Exactly. The truth is they're anywhere in any time.
Anytime, but it's our own mind that when it gets dark, we start getting more nervous.
Because when it's dark, we don't see it. We imagination because it's dark and we can't see. Human afraid of cannot see things. When they don't see things, they begin to imagination and they begin to see things without exist.
Okay, so it's not just that they will start seeing ghosts, they'll just start seeing things that aren't even there.
Yes.
Okay.
And sometimes it's not good, but you brain them.
Yeah, so Can I ask, what is in your mind? What is a ghost? Ooh,
same
like
as
that?
humans.
No, okay, so same as human.
Yeah, same as humans. Everything is similar to us, except they don't have body. That's all.
So it is a person with a personality. Do they wear clothes?
No,
that
it
might be a
depends on
stupid
us.
question.
Okay, see this. They don't have a form.
Yeah.
So they can be any form that you like. For example, like if you have their imagination that they are look like that, then they will become like that. So they make sure that you will know who they are.
Okay. So they simply take the form that you will recognize.
Yes.
So
yes.
they could look like they could look like a lamp.
Yes, anything.
They want.
For example, like if you say that angel, right? If you're gonna dream about angel, so they have to make sure that they look like the angel in your mind.
Yeah. So
Otherwise,
okay.
if they come like a zombie, can they be an angel with the zombie form?
Okay. So
Cannot,
so
right?
they show themselves to you in a way that you will recognize.
Yes.
I actually saw a movie once where they had that, where a woman went to a different planet. It was like a alien movie, right? Went to a different planet, and the alien actually took on the form of her father, because then he said that this is not what I look like, but it's a shape that you will recognize and
Same thing.
connect with.
Yes.
So, like, if somebody's lived many lives according to Buddhist idea, then they'll take the shape that you recognize, even though they have lived many different shapes, right?
Yes.
Interesting. So, you just said angel. So, in your mind, what is an angel and how is it different than a ghost?
Okay, can you tell me, demons, angel, and ghost, what difference between these three?
Well,
did you have anyone that see them for real?
Well, according to the movies, a ghost is see-through, an angel has wings, and a demon has fangs and a horn, or horns.
Okay, that's what human creates.
I mean, yeah, that's the pictures
but
that I have.
it's not real, right?
Sure.
Okay, so the truth
I don't
is,
know.
and also a lot of people say that when we die, we also have religion. Okay, can I ask?
So if you die Christian,
for example,
you die Christian. If you die Jewish, you die Jewish.
For example, if you are Muslim, you can't eat pig, right?
Yeah.
Okay, when you die, did you eat?
You don't eat when you die. Yeah.
So how come you're gonna say that you are religion?
So all the laws, a lot of laws, like religious laws, they go away when you pass away.
Sure.
It's not
it's only humans. When you become ghost, you only have one world to live in.
That's interesting.
See, everyone is reunion.
Yeah, and you don't. Do you need to eat when you're a ghost?
No.
It's a weird question. I don't know. These seem like weird questions. So.
How are you gonna eat? You don't have body.
Yeah, so you don't need to eat, right?
Yeah.
Can I ask then, like, the difference between an angel, a ghost, and a demon, like we were talking about right there?
Oh, sorry. You don't need to eat, but you can feel hungry for a punishment. Yes.
So you don't need to eat, but you can have the sensation of wanting to eat,
if they punish
that
you.
desire if you were punished.
Yes.
Okay, we'll get to that, but first, because this is interesting. This is like the Thai. They have many different Thai ghosts about.
It's not Thai ghosts.
No, but you guys know about these things. We don't know about these things.
Because in Buddhism.
Okay, Buddhist ghosts, right?
Yes,
which
Buddha
are
tell us.
basically when you pass away, when you die, you no longer have a body, but you are still a mind or a spirit or something.
If you can notice, nearly every society from the ancient time up until now, you can see that we have a connect to the after death.
Yeah.
Right. For example, like Egypt also have a god about that.
Ghost or
God?
God. God. Okay.
A god to judge people that which one is do bad or good. When they die, they have to, and become something else, something like that, and. So when people die, it doesn't matter where you are, who you are, what religion you are. When you become ghost, we become one. We take only nature law.
Nature's law.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even you say, for example, like in Thailand, that's why I tell a lot of people, you say that, no, I'm a mother, I'll never be wrong. When you die, you are no longer mother. You can't use that excuse. Or even you say that, oh, I kill people because I want to help my country to be peaceful or something.
Like
You can say anything you want, but when you come to that moment in time, at that world, the excuse that you give are no longer can be used.
So that means that if you kill, you kill. If you have ego, you have ego. No matter what the reason is, because all the forms fall away, all the reason falls away, and it's only that thing that you are left.
For example, like you say that, oh, I eat vegetable. It's not wrong because vegetable doesn't have blood and doesn't kill. The truth is you kill.
Yeah.
If you
rip a carrot out of the ground, it's still stopping a life form.
You kill them. So anyway, kill is kill. Have purpose.
Okay.
That's another story.
I have a question that's going to go in a completely different direction, but I will hold that because I want to get back to the question that you still haven't answered. What is the difference between an angel, a ghost, and a demon?
I asked you that. You didn't answer me either.
I told you what
I already
an angel.
told you that when you die, you are normal, and the truth is you can't see all of them, right? To be angel is when they do good. What kind of good that you think about?
So angel isn't
if
different
angel
than a ghost. It's just somebody who does good.
Think about this. Buddha say to have money and to be comfy is not good.
Okay.
So, in Buddhism, angel
does not give you money or comfort.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it still angel in your mind?
Well, they're not a giving angel.
See?
for the things that many people ask for. I mean, if you pray, if most people pray at night, they're praying for either health, their family, or they're praying for money, or some kind of success.
You know what? If you are good people, good in a way of good for nature, good for real, good for logic and everything, not only follow the society or follow the human thought, you know, even like it or not, they will come and help you without you asking. But if you are bad, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you beg, anything, they're not going to give it to you.
Is that because, like you've said before, when we've talked before about guardian angels, and guardian angels, from your perspective, are just simply people who have lived with you in a past life and that you've done good things towards them.
Yes.
And so now they're like repaying you. Yeah, so they're not born into a form at the same time as you, but they can help. So they help, right? In ways that you don't even see.
Only help when you allow, and also when you...
How can a person who doesn't even know that they're there allow it or not allow it?
That's why the world changed. Before, they tell. 1,000 years ago, everyone know. Now, no, because we no longer believe in ghosts. That's why the more that you do like this, the more power they less and less, and they will die. No, they're not die. They're not gonna do anything with you.
It's because of our own mind, right?
Yes.
Because, like you said before, the dimensions only connect when we use our mind. Yeah.
No, if our mind, it's okay. Easy like this. It's like a frequency, you know, that when you do the
radio or something,
radio or anything, if you hook up and it's the same line, same frequency, then you can connect.
You can hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So same thing.
So same thing. So you're saying that the more that we kind of stop thinking about, stop believing them, stop that. It's not that our belief is what's creating them. Our belief is what is creating that connection.
Connection, yes.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So what about? So we're saying angels are people or spirits that do good things for others. So demons, I guess, are spirits, same thing, that do bad things to others.
Yeah, once again, what the bad?
Well, I mean, hurt or harm or try to destroy or something like that, I guess. I think it's easier to, well, very bright. I think it's easier to think of bad things than good things.
Yes, but you have to know that a bad thing, the way that you just say, sometimes it's not real bad, you know?
Yeah.
I yell at you to make you good. So am I a demon? Yes, because I yell, right?
Yes.
So that's why I say that you can't say. So for me, demons, angel, and everything
and ghosts,
are the same.
Okay.
It depends on how they react with you and how you have in your mind.
I feel like we're telling real ghost stories because of the light coming up and shining underneath us.
Yeah, and we are ghosts for real.
So we are, we look like ghosts right now.
No, we are ghosts for real. We are not real. One day that we die, we're going to become them.
Ghosts again. Okay, so now it's for the next question. Okay, there are different styles of ghosts as well for punishment. Like nature can punish you. Kind of like going to hell, but it's different, right?
Yes.
So if you do specific...
It's one kind of hell.
Yeah, okay, so it's one kind of hell. where you do not get to choose your form, I guess.
You can't. They force you to
when
have.
You say
like
they, it just means nature's law, right?
Yes.
Or there's not actually a group of like people that say, okay, you've done bad.
They have a group of people that are working for them.
Okay, so there's jobs in the afterlife. This
Yes.
is also a new thing. But okay. First of all, how can you know if there's a ghost around you that's a bad ghost? By the way, somebody just asked. That's like trying to harm you or
because they show. They show right away. For example, remember the story that I tell you that the guy, he died in the prison?
Oh yeah.
And he just, because he's so mad that he shouldn't die.
Yeah.
But because they do bad to him, so that's why he wants to kill other people instead that he's gonna die alone.
Or used to help
Police.
help the police. She used to help the police with different cases. And actually, she had a story where... Were you there when it happened?
Yeah, no, I'm not there when he killed.
Yeah, but what happened is that a ghost was in a prison cell, actually killed any inmate that stayed in that prison cell. So the inmate would be strangled or...
No, he just grabbed the neck and then hit and die. Neck break.
Break the neck. So
and
somebody...
The whole police station see it.
That is a creepy story. So if you're wondering if you have a bad ghost,
and also in
that's
England,
a bad ghost.
And in England, for example, like in England, I go to the place that it's like, the people that they don't have money and the government have to help them.
Yeah.
So the government build a building and let people live there.
Yeah.
And that whole building, people stink and also have a weird action. For example, like become like... something with mental wrong. All of that. All the whole building are like that.
The whole building just had problems.
Yes. Yeah. And one of my boyfriend, one of my friend boyfriend lived there. And she said that he began to get weird after he get that building to leave. And then what happened is when I went there, I was shocked because I feel that underground, it's like a decade that people kill like a black people like alive in there.
Kill alive? You mean like bury alive?
Yes. So that's why after 1,000 pass by or 100 pass by,
100 years
they have a place. So they build the building without knowing that underground have that kind of ghost. So all that goes, it die, suffer, and they're mad. They don't want to move on. They want to harm people or kill people or...
They want to have revenge, right?
Yes, they want everyone to suffer like them.
By the way, I just completely forgot that in America, where a lot of you guys probably are, it is nighttime. So...
Oh God, sorry.
Laura just sent a message saying she's not going to sleep tonight. Sorry, Laura. But don't worry, it takes a lot for a ghost to be that powerful. They have to have a really specific mental problem, right?
No.
Well, no, they have to have a
strong mind.
You're not going to have that. That's a very rare story, right?
Very rare.
Okay, so the ghosts that have punishment here in Thailand.
Not only in Thailand, everywhere in the world.
Sorry, the ones that they're taught here in Thailand.
I see the same ghost in Greeks when I go with you.
Okay.
The same punished ghost.
Okay, so let's talk about the punishments. So the most talked about one, I think, in Thailand is called Pre. Okay, so first of all, what is the thing that person did wrong? And then we'll talk about what they look like.
A lot of weak. For example, like to have affair with other people, to hit other people, or to harm your own parents.
Okay,
for example, like hit your parents and everything like that, or you give the food to the monk, or you do anything to the monk in the wrong way, or you say that you help people, but at the same time you didn't help them. You steal from them, you take it from them. You can be punishment in a different way. Okay,
so what leads to becoming a pret? One of those things?
One of those things, and also like if you become a monk, but you can become a monk because you want to make money instead of becoming a monk.
Actually becoming a monk. So, can you tell me, what is a pret?
They have different kind. They're different kind. And if you die and you get a hell, right? For example, like if you lie or anything like that, you're gonna get punishment in a way that is not to suffer.
Yeah.
You know, and it's gonna have time. For example, like maybe 100 year or 200 year, but the time in hell is faster than humans.
Okay.
So when it say 100 year, maybe it take only 10
So it's a period
years
of time.
humans.
Yeah. So it's a period of time that's different than our time. Okay.
Yes, yes. But for heaven, also lasts long. Like 7 years, I think if I'm not wrong, 7 years of human is only 1 year or 1 day of heavens.
Oh.
So each dimension will have different time.
So the time is fast and slow. It depends on different dimensions. So that's a completely different conversation.
Yes.
But what about so what happens to somebody?
But if you become brain,
Yeah.
you in this world,
Yeah.
you use the time of this world.
Okay.
So the bread that, for example, like Mokkhalana, the left of the Buddha, right? When Buddha time, พระเจ้าพิมพิสาร king, he also have bread that be his cousin.
Okay.
Okay, and exist as a bread at that time, and Buddha, the one who said, all right. So what happened is because he killed a lot of people in the war.
In war, as a soldier.
And also he take everything from the people to eat like a king without feeding them.
Yeah.
So he become plate since then.
So what does a plate look like?
Very tall. It
Very
depends.
tall.
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on which one that you punish. But the one that I'm talking about, he was so tall, like a 7 floor.
7
building.
floor tall.
Yes,
Yeah.
tall
So
building.
huge.
Yes.
Huge ghost.
And he gonna have a knife as a finger.
Yeah.
So it cut him
Like
every time that he touch himself.
Edward Scissorhands kind of thing.
Yes.
So it cuts him every time he touches himself.
And also he have like small mouth, so he can't eat anything.
Yeah.
He feel hungry all the time.
So it's a feeling of like because you've done that thing where you've stopped others that are hungry from eating, you yourself will get that punishment where you'll constantly have this feeling of needing. You can't touch yourself. You can't.
Yep.
Like.
And think about it. 2,500 years passed by because Buddha died at that time. He already become plain, right? So by the time that I go to India, about 7 years ago, I still see him. Same goes. So when you become plain, you become for long time. That's why I'm so afraid of being this.
Yeah. So
I don't want to be one of them.
Again, these are bedtime, not really the best bedtime stories if you're afraid of ghosts, by the way. Oh, quick in between question. Laura just asked that one of her kids was said to be able to see ghosts. You hear that a lot. So is it true that like when you're a child, everybody can naturally see a ghost,
I have to
and
say
then
that
like you get taught
when you're
not to?
born, up until you're 6 years old, you'll be able to, because you still have mind of very pure. Yeah. Soul.
Well done,
and you can still feel or remember your ability in the past. When you become ghost, so it's like connecting still.
Yeah, so you're not 100% like focused on this world yet, or trained by this world.
But you know what?
Yet.
This ability will gone because a lot of parents will say, "No, ghosts do not exist. Don't afraid."
Or don't be silly or something like that.
True.
Like that.
You know, when you tell your mind like that again and again, it becomes real.
It's not even the parents. I've also heard like that other children will make fun of that kid if that kid can still see it, and so the kid will feel like, oh, this is not good, and then shut it off.
Yes, but
instead of
for
developing.
example, like my house, we take care, we raise ghosts. So all of my kids doesn't afraid of ghosts. They love ghosts. If they live without ghosts, they will be.
Yeah. So you have ghosts helping you. See, a lot of people say that, like, oh my God, I have a ghost in the house or something like that.
I have a lot.
Yeah, you know, or is happy to have ghosts in the house. There's a different thing. Like, so many people in Western culture feel like afraid of having a ghost. Well, if that ghost is there...
No, because they don't know how to control that. No, I didn't control them. I just talked to them.
They don't know how to talk to them or don't know how to use that relationship in a positive way. Every house...
You know what? Okay,
you're
I tell
say
the
every
story.
house has a ghost.
This is the true story, but
house.
it's like, everything that I say is true anyway. But Okay, you know that we just got back from the other province, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you remember that we play the one that it's go like Y and you go under the wall.
Zip line.
Zip line.
So we did a zip line. Yeah.
Yeah. God do that, and her shoe will fall off.
Oh really?
Yes.
Into the water.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what she did?
But she went back and...
No, she tell her God to bring back her shoes. And everyone see it. The wind will blow until the shoe come into her hands.
Wow, so it was in... Okay, this is like in the middle of a lake. You have a zip line over the lake. Her shoe fell in the lake. And then she was on the shore on the side and she said to her ghost, she said, bring the shoe to me. And so the wind blew the shoe all the way to the shore.
In other people see that.
Unbelievable, but undeniable. Because if people saw that a shoe was blown all the way to the side, exactly where she was, is undeniable. But of course, for most of us, it's unbelievable.
No, you're going to say it's coincidence.
I have said that. When a lot of things that you do, it's like when she does some kind of amazing thing, then I say, oh, it's a coincidence, it's not possible.
Okay, and you know what? You see that we have storm and rain every day, right? In Thailand right now.
Yeah.
All of my students, 40 of us, see this. When we get into the car, you know, it's rain.
Yeah.
When I get out of the car, you know what happened? Yes.
Yeah, that happens with you all the time.
Exactly. So that's why I say to you that I use my ghosts in the way that make me comfy the most. And also, I never work hard. You can see that.
Yeah. So there's the thing is that if you understand that there are actually ghosts around us, but they're not bad. They're just like humans, they're like people. You can create relationships with them, right? You can create a relationship just like you can create a relationship with a human.
If you're good to them, because for all of my students, some of them that I make them raise ghosts, the ghosts helping them make their life better. And you know, in return, they meditate for the ghost, they give the ghost food, they make like the god is still exists, so the god is so happy and want to be with them. And every time that is something wrong, the god will react because they know more than us. So they protect us or warning us or doing anything. And you know, even Karens love her ghost right now because she can have a good parking spot. She can have a good, comfy life.
And she gets, and you know, that's really cool. One of Or's, well, actually, I got to say, like her sister, because they've known each other for ages, right? In Australia.
And she
told us the story that she was lying in bed. Remember, okay. First of all, Karen, her name is Karen. Karen did not know anything about ghosts, and then
until I tell her.
And then her daughter said that she saw something.
No, I tell them.
Oh, you told them that there was a ghost.
See it.
Yeah. So, and then her daughter saw something or saw it, and the conversation started. And then one night, soon after that, Karen was lying in bed, and she heard somebody she said somebody came up to her and said, "Hey, you forgot to lock the back door." And she woke up, she got up, and the back door was unlocked. So she locked the back door and went back to bed, and then she was like, "Wait a sec, who just told me that the back door was unlocked?" So she actually had the ghost of her house because she created that relationship. The ghost was looking out for her because she created that relationship.
Yeah, exactly. So if if you do good to them, every single human or ghost or anything will love you because you're a good person. You're helping them. You see the value in them. Everyone wants to be with you because
it's just like a normal human relationship, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And not only a ghost though, you can have a dragon, a galuda.
Okay, you're going too fun. Okay.
Yeah, you can have
one step at a time.
Okay.
So I think that actually, if you guys are looking for other types of ghosts, there will be stuff online. You can look up like Thai Buddhist, or I say Thai because in Thailand you guys still teach this, but it's for everywhere in the world. But you can look up like Buddhist ghosts or something like that, and you'll be able to find them. But I think that we should head off now.
You're afraid that I'm going to tell something that
No, why do you have to lean into the microphone?
How
okay.
do you create?
How do you create a relationship with a ghost? Well, for you it's different because you actually see them. So what about for me, like a person that doesn't see them?
Okay, you tell you have ghosts too. Tell me, you have two ghosts that to take care of.
Yeah. Well, first of all, okay. let's say that everybody has a guardian angel, right? Everybody has an angel, somebody that takes care of them, right? So first of all, I would suggest meditating and saying that I want to, I know that I have somebody here with me, right? And I would like to create a relationship.
Every house has.
Yeah.
You have ghosts that it be your guardian angel,
So,
and in Thailand right now, I do the book that you can talk to your ghost. I have a book. In Falang have too, right?
Not yet. No, we don't.
You have.
No,
but you
we
just
don't.
Doesn't know how to control and to make it
we don't,
real 100%.
We don't have the book for talking to ghosts. So
you did. The book of answer that you can
okay,
read.
well,
No, I don't have that.
Okay, well, it's gone. So there is a book somewhere, but
no, but because you can't. The only way that you don't know how to connect that book with your ghost. That's all.
yeah. So if you get like a book of answers, it's like a magic 8-ball, and you can basically ask a question, close your eyes, ask a question, asking your ghost that question, and then open the book of answers on a specific question, specific answer. If you look up that book on Amazon, you'll be able to find it. But anyway, so about the creating a relationship for the ghost of the house. Well, if you first of all acknowledge that there is a ghost in your house, then you can do nice things for that ghost. Like you can, if you meditate, say, okay, I share any good karma from this meditation. This is what I do every morning and what Aura's taught, right? I share any good karma from this meditation with the ghost of this land or this house, and I share anything good that I do with them.
Yeah.
Right? So you can do that. People here in Thailand also offer like food and incense, or they pray or something like that. I think if you acknowledge them and talk to them, then you can also test the relationship for yourself as well, because
Do like Karen's.
yeah, you know what? A lot of people, they make up and imagine stuff, and so they say, "Oh, I can talk to ghosts." Well, do you have proof? Did you actually ask them for something and that thing happened? Because if you don't have proof, you're talking to yourself.
Yes.
So you can test the relationship as well. Like say, for example, if you lose something, and you've created this relationship, because it's like a human. If you have a stranger and you say, "Hey, can you help me?" They're not going to help you. But if you build a friendship and a relationship, you start talking to them, you do things for them, and then you ask them a favor. You say, "Hey, look, I lost my ring.
Yeah.
Can
I have it back?
Can I have it back? I need to find it." And then you will walk into a room, or you will think to yourself, "I have to look under here," and you'll find it. That's a good version of proof, right? So you can create it in that kind of way. So be creative. Try and start a relationship with. I mean, that sounds so strange. Guardian angel, or the god, or the house, the ghost of your land.
You even can act like this. Say when you drive to some place and you say that, "Can I have a parking lot close to the door?"
That is such a modern problem.
Yeah.
So all of our students use that, by the way. They say, "Guardian angel, can I please have a good parking spot?"
Make a human friend.
Do you know how hard it is to make a human friend? Yeah, but the difference between a human friend and a ghost friend is that a human friend, they go off and walk away and stuff. With a ghost friend, if you know that they're in the house, they're in the house, right?
And you know what? You don't need to lie or be a dickhead with the ghost. You can't. So
yeah, there's no fakeness with ghost relationships.
You know, if you fake your feeling, for example, like Vic, he faked before. He say that he want a ghost, but then he never believed in him. So it never actually happened anything because he didn't believe him.
Yeah, again, it comes down to, it's not about belief, it's about the mind, right? So it's the only reason why belief is important is because it creates that mindset and it creates the connection. There's no way that you can connect with a ghost if you don't have the mindset of doing it. You know, if you don't have that mindset. And also, Aura always says, if you're afraid of ghosts, or if you really, really, really want to see a ghost, both of those, you're not going to see it because you don't have the mind. What do you have to be like, calm in the middle?
No, you have to know that they are normal. You know, you have to find out the normal way. You can't be.
You can't be an extreme of desire, like desire of not seeing them or desire of seeing them, because that desire is going to mess up your mind. It's not going to keep it pure. So it's like say, for example, if you have this microphone, you don't say, "Oh, I really want to see a microphone." Well, it's there. So just experience it or think of it as just that.
You know, try.
Anyway,
anything.
Bedtime story.
You don't need anything to lose anyway, so have nothing to lose. So do it.
There you go. Well, bye guys.
Bye.
If you have any ghost stories or anything, leave them in the comment section below. We would love to hear about them. Oh, I would love to hear about them, definitely. But okay, so
if you guys like, he was so interested to know about the dragons and everything.
yeah, I like those stories. I like hearing about the dragons and the Garudas and.
He never believed though until he.
No, the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I believed in dragons so badly. I even made like a dragon out of a cardboard box. I was obsessed with dragons when I was a kid. But I never believed in the dragons that most people talked about. Like most people talked about the fire-breathing, crazy dragons. I always liked the quiet, wise, like the smart, quiet, mentor, old, you know, that kind of dragon, which you don't see in like a lot of stories. And then I grew up, and I guess I stopped being fascinated by them. And then when I met, like, I was taught, okay, they don't exist. Like when I was a kid, I felt like these are real, these are amazing. Then as I grew up, I was taught, okay, they don't exist. And then I met Aura, and she said, well, dragons, ghosts, demons, angels, they're all real. I'm like, ooh, got so excited again, you know.
I have to say that even the fairy tale you said, it's real.
Even the fairy tale. You know what really interesting is, one little thing before we go, is that many times you have writers, and Stephen King even says this. Stephen King says that he does not write the books. They come through him. He has no choice on what the story is. The story is there, and he's just told it. Nikola Tesla, a very famous scientist, also said the same thing. It kind of the knowledge comes through him. He doesn't come up with it himself. The one thing that I talked to Aura about, and anybody who likes Lord of the Rings will think this is fun. When Aura and I talked about Lord of the Rings, she said that actually the story is
It's real.
based, well,
Based
it's not,
on-
yeah,
it's not completely real.
based on a real world.
Yeah.
And even the language, because the guy came up with a whole language. That language is
It's real.
But it's just from a different time, different dimension, and it came through him. But there's a little fun fact. We talked about that like 5 years ago. Okay, so bye-bye, guys. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. And yeah, leave your ghost stories below. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to challenge
Harry Potter is not real.
Harry Potter
No, I can't say that. No, a witch is real.
Witches and wizards and stuff is real, but the story of Harry Potter is not real. But funny that you asked. Okay, bye guys.